In Tennessee, a man struggles to get his car door open, but he's also being extremely careful. After all, this isn't an everyday situation, and he's about to be greeted by something truly petrifying. There's a massive bear inside his car, and the man needs to make sure he lets the beast out without any confrontation, something that's never guaranteed in these encounters.
Go on. Go! Go! Go!
The bear looks confused and doesn't know what's happening, and even though the man's trying to shoo him away, it's not working. But thankfully, Lady Luck is on their side, and the bear does listen eventually.
Go on. Go! 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 Go!
Part of Yellowstone National Park, visitors are treated to a rare sight: a mother bear and her adorable cubs exploring the wilderness. Amidst the awe and wonder, a park ranger knows the importance of maintaining a safe distance. With a quick decision, the ranger reaches for a can of bear spray, prepared to intervene if necessary to keep both parties safe.
Oh my goodness. Poor things.
With careful precision, the ranger sprays a burst of bear deterrent toward the bears, signaling them to keep their distance from the crowd. With a combination of bear spray and vocal commands, the officers successfully create a safe zone for the bears and tourists. Witness a truly horrific moment as a woman in Alberta discovers not one but 3 grizzly bears. And to make matters worse, her dogs are out there growling at the beasts as well.
Oh, come here, come here! Hello? Hello, Bruce, we have 3 young grizzlies in our yard right now!
The woman and her dogs were about to go back into the house after watering the garden, when the grizzlies invaded and started eating dog food from the shed. It was a life-or-death situation as she called her partner and tried to wrangle her dogs up.
To the root cellar. 2 of them are in the root cellar right now, eating the dog food. I tried, but they won't listen to me.
The bears weren't particularly aggressive and were only there for food. But all that could have easily changed in the blink of an eye as the dogs refused to back off and kept running at the beasts.
They won't listen to me. I tried to get him up on the top deck to bring him in, but Teddy just won't listen.
In the end, her partner told her to grab the gun and defend herself, and that's exactly what she did. However, she later told emergency services that her scare shots didn't exactly work on the bears.
Yeah, they're going to come after the dogs. Yes, I gotta get the gun. Okay, bye.
Despite their ferocious nature, bears are also some of the smartest animals you'll encounter in the wild. So much so that they can actually open doors. Seeing a bear walk up to your house and open the front door has to be one of the most terrifying sights in the world. What do you even do in this situation? Do you run over to the door or hide yourself in a closet? The person filming knows exactly how to deal with the predicament, staying calm and distracting the bear with thumps on the window. However, the danger hasn't fully subsided yet because the other bear wants a peek as well. Luckily, the other bear isn't a door-opening expert. In the midst of a quiet, snow-covered forest, a curious man stumbled upon an intriguing sight: a tree with a mysterious hole at its base. Unsure of what he might find inside, the man decides to venture closer, his camera rolling to capture the moment. The camera captures the tense moment as the man shouts and makes himself known. Miraculously, his quick thinking pays off, and the startled bear retreats deeper into its den.
هاي ماشا هلا عاوزيش وبيركتي شنا أنا ميغا ميس.
He waits until the bear gets out of its den. As the bear departs, he notices an opportunity to investigate what lies within the hole under the tree. Inside, he spots 3 newly born cubs. A homeowner in a tranquil neighborhood made an unexpected discovery in their backyard: a mama bear and her 2 playful cubs seeking relief from the heat. With temperatures soaring, the bears waste no time taking a refreshing dip, their playful antics bringing a sense of joy to the otherwise peaceful setting. Meanwhile, one of the cubs spots something intriguing near the poolside: a collection of shoes left by the homeowner. The other cub joins in, curious about the commotion near the shoes. The homeowner continues to film the heartwarming scene, amazed by the playful antics of these unexpected visitors. The bears have had their fill of fun. They bid farewell to the backyard oasis, disappearing into the surrounding wilderness as quickly as they came. How would you react if you saw a massive black bear walking towards your car in a national park? Well, these tourists are experiencing that, and they can't believe their luck.
My God.
The bear's minding its own business and probably just wants to cross the road in peace. The tourists, however, keep exclaiming at the beast, something that could potentially antagonize it.
Gosh. We just saw a bear.
Thankfully, they're shushed before the bear can notice, and everyone's safe as it walks off into the distance. Witness an absolutely crazy scene from the late 90s as a gigantic black bear tries to break its way into a car in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The bear's terrifying, but the tourists don't seem to care as they line up to take photos. However, it's not going to take long for them to realize why they should stay away from such an enormous creature.
Oh, I'm sorry. Smells that food back there.
After breaking the window, the beast squeezes its way inside the car and starts looking for food as tourists watch in awe from a distance. If that's not shocking enough, the bear takes things to another level by making itself at home inside the car. Tourists often underestimate bears' ability to be deadly, stopping by to take photos. But if there's one thing we've learned so far, it's that these beasts are not to be messed with, even if you're in a car.
Who was that?
The tourists stop to record a black bear, which doesn't look very friendly. The bear is keeping its distance, trying to remain hidden behind the grass.
Yeah, I'll get out there. Oh, I lost my camera.
Tourists aren't happy with the photos they've taken, though, and want to invade the bear's personal space for a closer look, which, as they soon come to realize, is a grave mistake.
Hey, buddy. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit.
In Colorado, a man sits in the back of his truck, lost in thought about something. But even though he thinks he's safe in his home, an unwelcome guest turns up to give him a terrifying surprise. It's a bear, and it's desperate for some snacks, so much so that it's managed to sneak its way into the house without the man noticing. and with his back turned to the beast, there's no way he can prevent an attack either. There are only two outcomes here. Either the bear obliterates the guy, or something miraculous happens and the man escapes the encounter unscathed. But one thing's for sure, it's all about to kick off. In the heart of the wilderness, a majestic bear roams freely, its presence a testament to the untamed beauty of nature.
Hey, bear.
A curious observer carefully documents the bear's movements, maintaining a respectful distance of about 100 meters. Sensing the need for caution, the cameraman steps away, reaching for their bear spray.
Hey, bear.
The moment passes without incident. The bear, seemingly unperturbed by the human presence, eventually rises to its feet and continues its journey through the wilderness. Deep in the heart of the wilderness, a group of adventurers found themselves on the banks of a tranquil river surrounded by the beauty of nature. As they approached, their eyes widened in amazement. There, just a few feet away from the bear, quietly minding its own business. With hearts pounding, they filmed the bear, but suddenly their excitement turned to fear as the bear caught wind of their presence and stood up on its hind legs. In a moment of sheer terror, they expected the bear to charge, but to their surprise, it simply stared back at them, its gaze both curious and calm. And then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the bear lowered itself back. Here. Bears opening car doors is one thing, but this big guy in New Jersey took things to another level by attempting to open a massive garage door.
Scary. Holy cow!
Ah! Look! Look! Oh my God! Look!
It's a bizarre situation because the owner can't do anything but watch helplessly as the bear tries to get into her house. And to make matters worse, her kids are also stuck inside.
Tell the kids do not come out of the house. The bear's in the garage.
Literally, the bear's in the garage! Yes!
After many attempts, the bear finally manages to get the garage door fully open. What it does after that, however, might surprise you.
Oh my God! No! We just clicked!
Rather than going inside and looking for some actual snacks, the bear's taken a liking to the trash can. And now it's gonna take its sweet time eating all the garbage inside and making a mess.
Oh God! Oh, come on!
In a quiet neighborhood nestled among the trees, an unexpected visitor made its way into a cozy home.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Get down from there right now!
The couple watches in disbelief as the bear continues its ascent toward the hanging lamp. The couple couldn't believe what they were seeing as the bear steadily made its way up the ladder, seemingly on a mission to reach the lamp above.
Get down from there right now!
The wife gathers her courage and shouts towards the bear. The bear, caught off guard by the unexpected command, paused and looked down at the couple with a mixture of surprise and confusion. After a moment of hesitation, the bear quickly decided to heed the warning and made a swift retreat. Speaking of bears invading homes, witness an incredible scene as multiple bears enter a holiday retreat, scrounging around for food around the cabins as people watch in awe from the top.
That's the third one.
bear cubs seem pretty harmless as they climb into the backs of people's trucks and look for food. Besides, the tourists appear to be enjoying the show as well.
Oh, it's up there.
But while it's all fun and games watching bears roam around the area, things are eventually bound to get serious. After all, as we've learned, some bears can open doors and, well, let's just say these bears are particularly skilled at that.
Oh my God.
Grizzly bears are not afraid of humans and will absolutely shred you to bits in the wild just to get some food. So when a bear shows up at a hunter's camp, it turns into a game of chess between them.
Yeah. Я тебе, бля. Я тебе.
Bears are deceptively resilient, which means that even though the hunter's got a rifle, he could still get mauled after taking a shot. It's a precarious situation, and he's gonna have to be very careful. The hunter aims at the bear, ready to shoot if the beast tries anything. However, the bear isn't going to back down, and now a clash is inevitable.
Сам рамки-то блюди. Видишь, что делать, да? Ну, молодой.
It all kicks off as the hunter fires a warning shot right next to the bear, making it retreat into the woods. This is the best outcome, as everyone comes out of the predicament unscathed. If there's one thing you definitely shouldn't do around a wild bear, it's trying to antagonize it further by making fun of it. This man is playing with fire by walking up to the bear and barking at it, not to mention that it's an open area so the bear can close him down within seconds, making him regret every single choice that's led to this moment. The bear isn't going to allow this mockery. And so just when the guy thinks he's in the clear, the beast springs into action, chasing him down as he frantically stumbles back to the safety of his car. Lesson learned. Help went out and the Truckee Police Department answered. With the mother bear anxiously waiting on a nearby hill, the officers waste no time in coming to the cub's rescue. As he lifts the lid of the dumpster, the baby bear emerges, safe and unharmed. In the heart of the zoo, amidst the sounds of chatter and excitement, a crowd has gathered to witness an extraordinary bond between man and bear.
Can you do that one more time?
With a sense of awe and anticipation, the visitors observe as the trainer showcases the deep trust and mutual understanding he shares with the bear. In a display that defies conventional wisdom, the trainer and the bear engage in a mock wrestling match.
Oh my God.
But then I can fall.
Unbelievable.
You know, we can fall.
Despite the intensity of their play, there is an undeniable sense of mutual respect between the trainer and the bear. It's a bond that transcends words and is built on a foundation of trust and affection. It was an adventure like no other for two men exploring the rugged beauty of Alaska's wilderness. The man is fearless and somehow manages to make the bear flee, allowing him to lock the door. But even though he's dealt with the beast attacking his car, there's another truck nearby, which also happens to be unlocked.
He opened it.
Always lock your doors around bears. What would you do if you found out that a bear had made its way into your vehicle? Well, this guy thinks he's conjured up the perfect solution. Ropes. don't want to be anywhere near an angry bear, which is why this idea sounds genius. After all, when you're 20 meters away hiding behind a tree, there's no way the bear could get to you after escaping, right? It's an amazing scene as the door opens up with ease using the rope, letting the bear out safely. Perhaps more people should take note and start using this method, or, well, keep their cars locked in the first place. In another case of bears being incredibly smart, this big guy also thinks it can open the door and look for snacks inside. The only problem? There are people nearby who won't let this bear get in so easily. Without a lock, the bear opens the car door with ease. However, the people filming the incident know exactly what they're doing because they've got the perfect plan for how to deal with this hungry animal.
Honk the horn.
To be fair, the bear could have easily ignored the honks and climbed inside the car anyway, but the beast is not in the mood for confrontation and will instead search for another unattended car it could steal from. Deep in the jungle, a man encounters a massive brown bear heading towards him. Rather than losing his calm and running away, however, the man decides to stand his ground against the beast instead.
Миша, вот чё ты лезешь, а? Чё ты сюда лезешь?
The bear stops in its tracks as soon as it spots the man, turning the encounter into a staring contest. The next few seconds are crucial here because the bear could absolutely charge the man and destroy him if it wanted to.
Сколько тебе говорить, что тебя сюда не звали? Но ты опять лезешь и лезешь.
This isn't the man's first bear encounter though, and he's come fully equipped to deal with such dangers in the forest. So he takes out something that's surely going to send the beast running back. A bear banger.
Ходи, Миша.
In the remote wilderness of the Arctic, a hidden camera captures the breathtaking sight of an enormous polar bear patrolling the seaside, a true giant of the icy north. Towering over the landscape, the polar bear exudes a sense of strength and grace as it moves with purpose along the water's edge. With each step, the bear leaves behind a trail of footprints in the sand, a testament to its powerful presence in this remote corner of the world. As the polar bear disappears from view, the camera stands as the only witness to this majestic encounter, a fleeting glimpse into the life of one of the Arctic's most iconic inhabitants. In a remote forest location, a team of wildlife experts prepares to release a bear back into its natural habitat after rehabilitation. Little do they know, the moment of release will take an unexpected turn. As the gate creaks open, the bear emerges, its eyes scanning the surroundings with curiosity. But instead of venturing into the wilderness, it spots the camera and charges toward it with alarming speed. In a moment of confusion and panic, the bear lashes out at the camera, its instincts taking over as it perceives the device as a threat. But just as suddenly as it began, the attack subsides. The bear, realizing the camera poses no real threat, retreats into the forest, leaving behind only the aftermath of its unexpected outburst. In the remote wilderness, just outside of Whitecourt, Alberta, A father and son duo embarked on a hunting expedition, unaware of the dramatic scene that would unfold before their eyes.
There's cubs.
As they draw closer, they realize the grizzly is tearing into the roof of a bear den, where a black bear sow and her 3 cubs are trapped inside. In a heart-wrenching moment, the grizzly manages to capture one of the cubs. The scene unfolds with 2 bears, their growls and cries echoing through the forest. The camera pans to show the grizzly bear retreating with the captured cub, while the black bear sow and her remaining cubs manage to escape to safety. Going to a national park with the family is always a fun experience, and that's the case for these folks as well, because a massive bear has just taken a liking to their rental car.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Mr. Bear.
They're having the time of their lives watching that bear cuddle up to their car. And to be fair, the beast does look adorable. Well, that is until he decides to move closer and show this family his more dangerous side.
Hey, Mr. Bear.
No, he's gonna break it!
Whoa! That's not good.
Oh!
The bear unleashes its strength and breaks the car's side mirror in one fell swoop, sucking the fun out of this family's holiday. They'll think twice about laughing at a bear approaching their car now.
Glenn! Glenn!
Go!
Go, just
Go!
Evil bear. Oh my god.
Living in the woods is not for the faint of heart, because you never know when you'll get an unexpected visitor at your house. The black bear is curious about the car parked in front of the house, checking if there's any food inside. But while you'd usually expect a beast like this to walk away after taking a peek, this bear does the unthinkable. The bear is inside the car, and the owner has no clue that it's there. She's about to walk up to her car, unaware of the horror that awaits her. As expected, she's not enthused to see the bear sitting in the driver's seat, but what's more incredible is that she tries to out-muscle the beast and lock it inside, a decision she definitely comes to regret. At least the bear got some fruit to munch on. A lot of people underestimate bears in the wild, because with their size, they don't look like the quickest animals in the world. However, this man is about to find out exactly why you should never mess with them. He has stumbled upon 3 bears, and rather than running for his life, he decides to walk closer and provoke them, which, as he is about to discover, is a really bad idea.
Медвежатки. Вас угостили пирожку?
The bear goes from standstill to a full sprint in the blink of an eye, with the man scrambling his way back to the car. And sure, he may have gotten back safely, but he has been utterly humiliated by the bear, and won't be repeating that mistake.
Можно мы поедем? Я закрою окно, хорошо?
It's a peaceful day in Hokkaido, Japan, as a car winds its way through the picturesque countryside. But suddenly the tranquility is shattered by an unexpected sight up ahead.
This car was driving in Hokkaido when they spotted a bear and 2 cubs on the road. The driver pulled up immediately.
The driver spots a bear and her 2 adorable cubs right in the middle of the road. Without hesitation, they bring the car to a halt, mindful of the powerful creatures in their path.
The passenger said he was frightened that the bear might break the glass. The animals disappeared into the woods soon after.
As if sensing a threat to her cubs, the parent bear advances toward the car, her demeanor shifting from curiosity to aggression in an instant. People say that Russians are a different breed, and to be fair, there is some truth to that. Seriously, just look at this guy in Kamchatka, hanging around and feeding a brown bear like it's nothing. Of course, that doesn't mean the bear is going to stop behaving like one. In fact, if anything, this bear seems to be losing its patience because it wants more snacks. That said, the man's response to the bear's aggression is even more impressive.
А ну-ка,